Hi everybody, this is Kudo, and I am back. Would you not? I'm gonna bring this forward. Yeah, I think so. Is that plugged in now? I think so. Okay. I had a controller, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. What's up, guys? I must not have brought it with me, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I just want to draw. And no, I don't want calls from spam numbers either. All y'all, you leave me alone. Goose drop. If you know, you know. But I'm not gonna worry about it. I just want to draw. My bibbits. The mabibbits are going. The mabibbits are mabibbiting. The bibbity bobbity boo boo. Yes, we're returning to the void ship. And we are drawing Shiguraki. We don't like him. Not only is he a vile, evil person. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, I received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviors in the ship's cognitors and servitors. The machine spirits, I don't think he's mechanical. I think it's more, the machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual of pacification can rid them of this obstinacy. The tech priests can deal with the vessel system, but the servitors, they make errors in their task, disobey orders, change the assigned rituals, or sometimes downright freeze, as if in a trance. Oh. A click comes through the Vox channel, followed by a weary sigh. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in conjugator calculations, or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take after those who whisper about the ship being cursed or possessed. Adira joins the channel and chimes in playfully. Oh, don't start, old man. All these peculiar happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering. Folk have grown used to all that, so our resident ghost has decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from here. The technomants inspected the servitors and concluded they posed no danger. According to the servants of the Omnisaya, such behavior is caused by either the echoes of minds not completely eliminated or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Nevertheless, the fallen servitors make the crew's task considerably more difficult, and High Factorum Generis Danrock would like to discuss how he should deal with the defective property he is awaiting your audience on the bridge. Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh. Inventory, character, journal, void ship, cargo. Uh, I might have to run downstairs and get a controller, but I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, there's my ship. got to find the controls. Options. Controls. Character inventory augmentation. Journal map. Colony management. Void ship. Formation. Mod menu. V. Is that what I need? No, not quite. Oh, maybe this? No, that's just the log. Not that. Yes, thank you. There, we found it. We did it, guys. Oh, okay. We can turn you off. And we have our trace. We're gonna make a new layer and get our black. We're gonna get our pen, and we're just gonna go for it. Because I am done with this. They definitely wanted me to talk to someone. I think they want me to go downstairs. Let's start heading this way. Check our journal. Abelard, Jocostus, Voxmaster. I think it's the Voxmaster I want to go talk to. That's useful. Where is she? Yeah, there I am. Abelard, where's the Voxmaster? No, I don't want to know more about my seneschal right now.
Lord Captain.
Thank you. Bridge officer. It says she's supposed to be right there. Oh, she might be underneath. Is that what's happening? There's like a way to get down here. No, there's nothing down here. That's a servitor. Bridge officer, servitor. Heinrich Montag. Bridge officer. I mean, there's Cassia, there's Uve. Man, I don't know what you want from me. How you gonna call me up here? Can I just... Oh. Was I just blind? I'm sorry, guys. Okay. A thin, pale woman stands out among the rest of the crew. There is a thick bundle of cables coming out of the back of her skull and disappearing under ceremonial garment. You see the grate of quietly humming vox where her mouth should be. A woman sees you and bows her head in respectful greeting. Shh. How may I serve you, Lord Captain? It's a great question. That is way too big. Go down to a 10. Members of a cult operating on the ship have been asking for a meeting. I am willing to receive them. I will commence preparations at once, Lord Captain. Remember, this is the Dogmatic. Please, Dogmatic Run, please do not be mad when people die. Okay. Ooh. Oh. I mean, it's pretty cool. Pretty bad. Mm. Those on the deck watch in awe as the final figure moves gracefully into a ceremonial pose. Some of the officers whisper in excitement, while others murmur prayers to the God Emperor.
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
They fall silent as a young, tall woman steps forward. She moves towards you soundlessly, the dim light casting shadows across the mask which conceal her face. The masked cultists repeat her words in a mournful whisper. We obey still.
Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her.
The woman's slender finger has been fitted with a metal claw. She points it in your direction and gazes at you from behind her bone mask with the cold, grim eyes of an assassin. She pulls out a sinister curved blade. Similar weapons suddenly appear in the hands of her motionless companions.
And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death. Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion.
Thank you.
We give you a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
Lore Imperium test succeeded. Ooh, yay. You have heard many stories about death cults, such as this one. These devoted holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. They are exemplary slayers, invisible executioners, and the scourge of traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as votaries of the faith, while others see their fearsome rituals as frenzied spectacles touched by madness. Examine the cultists. The cultists are all voidborn. Their lithe, sinewy bodies are clad in light armor, which allows them to move with an acrobat's nimble grace and strike with an assassin's swift surety. Their red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry. Where the time and training have worn their garments threadbare, you can make out patterns of bleeding lacerations. Examine the captives. The prisoners cower beneath the weight of your gaze. Blood drips down their tear-stained faces of the captured officers. technomat of the captured officers, technomats, and workers. A word has been carved into each of their foreheads with meticulous precision. Traitor, heretic, apostate, renegade. The cuts have been diligently and regularly reopened to prevent healing. Ugh! Ow!
These renegades committed treachery against their domin. Their lips once praised the name of Kunrad Voigtveer, but it is your name they will whisper as they cross over to the other side.
Interesting. So a death cult watches over my crew. They who honor the Emperor through killing and who devote their every deed to serving him. Sacred executioners.
The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations. We obey the whispers of the Undying One. This is our service to him. This is our service to you.
Okay. Your heart is filled with awe as you gaze at the cultists. You recognize this feeling. You have experienced it before when you walked through the scorching flame and survived. The eyes of your grim guests burned bright with sacrificial fervor. They served the God Emperor with wholehearted faith and devotion. What exactly does a cult like the Bloodspun Web do?
The tenets of the web teach us to read the threads of the future and understand the hearts of others. When a soul is filled with the poison of corruption, we know its time has come. We bring liberation. 3 strikes, 3 rebukes, 1 blade. This is how we serve the Undying One. This is how we serve you and your flagship. But there are others, the virtuous martyrs who contravene his design without realizing it. Those who have come too close to faltering or committing an apostasy, but have not erred yet. We present such souls to the Undying One.
Okay. You kill innocent people?
We do not desire their death. We do not seek them out in the darkness. They come to us, and we usher them from this life if his sacred tarot reveals that the Emperor wishes to accept these martyrs.
You mentioned the tenets of the web. What are they?
Our laws and teachings, our philosophy and way of life, our art of combat and spiritual dogma. The tenets are the blood-spun web itself.
Yeah, but that's not answering what they are.
Humanity owes its existence to the Undying Emperor's sacrifice. It is he who protects us from a darkness of terrors. Hence, each of us has a duty to serve him, and a duty to die for him. To act otherwise is to waste the life that has been given to us by the Undying One, to become a thief. We help others understand this. We help them to live and die righteously.
Yeah, if I'm playing a dogmatic, I don't think I'd be happy about it and give the blood thirsty smile, but I would definitely be like, that sounds about right. Like, this is something that Lady Argento would accept, and that's kind of who we're playing to. 'Cause, 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 The cultists do not blink nor look away when they stare at you. Tell me about yourself, Cabela. Are you leader of the Bloodspun Web, or is it herald, or is it its servant?
I am the second spinner of the Bloodspun Web.
Oh,
The
second
honor
in
of
command?
this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds.
Oh
I'm
my
here to
goodness.
become your shadow.
Oh my goodness, girl, you getting shy about your achievements? No, girl, we all queens here, okay? Cabela stops abruptly. She touches a slender finger to the fresh wound on her hand and paints the symbol of lock a lock across her lips. Interesting. Why have you brought this rabble to the upper decks?
So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor, the Undying One is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself.
I mean, sounds about right. Cabela touches her sharp blade reverently to her lips. The captives tremble in fear at the sight of the weapon.
Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the Bloodspun Web undergo the test of a sacred trial.
Yeah, give weapons to the traders. It's time for Cabela to prove herself.
A dagger that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
Cabela motions to the other cultists. They release the captains from their restraints and place weapons in their hands. Yep, and then she's gonna kill them anyway.
Your Emperor won't save you!
I will be your end!
Death to the defilers!
Death Cult Assassin. She can use a special ability called Raining Blood. When used, it causes the target of Cabela's next melee attack to explode in a burst of blood, covering the floor and any enemies behind the target. The affected enemies suffer additional damage. Cabela can also use a special throwable consumable item called a Blood Vial to spill even more blood on the battlefield. Cabela is a blade dancer. Blade dancers are incredibly skilled sword fighters who can devastate enemies using 2 special attacks. Okay. Yeah, it's just a little test on her for the DLC, I'm sure. Go here. Oh, it's blocked. Why is it blocked? Oh, that's why.
Death comes in silence. As the tenant's death is a blessing. No. Let your soul
Yes.
be purged. Killing brings me no pleasure. The shadows will see it done.
Okay. Space? Yeah. Perfect. Alright.
Death is a blessing.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Get him.
This goes against the tenants. Killing
Yeah.
pleasure. Welcome his embrace.
More. Okay.
Stop the angels faithful!
I can actually. S. certainly can, my guy. Let's fix that for a sec. Let's see. Let's do this and then this. Then go ahead and go there. Yep, use the chance.
Death is a blessing.
Right there.
Trust me. One foe or 100, I will kill them all.
Perfect.
The Sire's song guides me.
Okay. Whatever you say, my guy. No, I don't. Numbers either. All y'all. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Kill that guy real fast. I'm gonna take it out. Brutal.
Come, the other
Thank
side
you.
awaits.
Excuse me. A cut to the heart, a cut to the throat, a cut to the stomach. These wounds have been inflicted according to his pleasure. The blood of the apostates will wash away the stain of their treachery, so that their souls may prostrate themselves before the Undying One's throne and beg his forgiveness. Cabela wipes the blood from her blade in one swift movement. I have acted with reverence and shown proof of my loyalty. Will you accept me, Donmin Kudalia? Will you make me your shield and shadow? Yeah? Your ladyship, the spinners of the Bloodsport web were watching, tracking, and killing von Valencia's enemies long before the warrant of trade passed to Lady Theodora. However, the blade has also been known to cut short the lives of highly upstanding persons. The factotum swallows nervously, casting a fleeting glance at Cabela. But I certainly do not in any way condemn the deeds of the deeply esteemed cult. I am sure they must have good reason. The cultists are the scourge of the seditious. They bring the unrighteous to ruin. The enforcers respect the blood-spun web, for we share a common goal, to bring his light and his harsh judgment to the darkest depths of this ship. scourge of the seditious or not. Folk are afraid of them for a reason. A couple of watches ago, these spinners took a train driver to pieces for some kind of ritual. I don't know what old Malak did to earn the privilege, though. And who's going to feed his family now? Heinrich takes a drag on his hollow stick, exhaling the thin smoke through his clenched teeth. But that's a lower decker problem. What matters is that the bloodspun web serves you faithfully, Lord Captain. Confessor Adalbert, a plump old man in rich robes of a confessor, adds respectfully, my predecessor once delivered a sermon about how the spinners serve the vessel from the servants of the archenemy. The bloodspun web paid the price in blood. A river of scarlet that flooded the decks from bridge to bilge. They became the blood of the flagship, the pulse in its veins, and the beat of its heart. Their great sacrifice earned them the favor of House von Valancius. Uh, yeah, you will be my shadow, definitely. Hi. Yes, the rogue trader. Cabella's movements are slow, almost rhythmic, and as she removes the ceremonial mask, the dark shadow of her eyes accentuate the deathly pallor of her skin, which is covered in ritual scars. Henceforth I am your shadow, Domin Cudalia von Valancius, an instrument of death in your hand by the Undying One. For so it was ordained. Oh, excuse me. And so his terror forspoke. The young woman bows her head once more. I also come bearing an invitation from the Vizier of the Bloodspun Web. He wishes you to know that the doors to the Undying One's temple are open to you. Are you suggesting the Lord Captain should go down into the depths of her flagship to search for his temple? With all due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crew. They are not a fitting place for her ladyship. Why is Vizier not here to deliver the message himself? The first spinner is old. His abode is in the temple beneath the flagship's freight line, and he has not left the lower decks in decades. Even a short journey could surrender the spirit from his ancient body. Dang, we're talking that old? That's old, man. I don't know if you still want him to be a leader. Okay. Forspoke, what do you mean? What tarot? The greatest, most sacred relic of the blood-spun web, the Emperor's tarot. Only his chosen servants may earn the permission to rain blood upon the cards and perform a reading to see portents of the future, shadows of the past, and tangles of the present. However, the secrets of his tarot are not for the ears of lay people to hear. I cannot tell you more, not here, not now. Who is Vizier? He is first among us. The Vizier has spun the web for faith fivefold longer than I have lived. Blood of the flagship's blood, my mentor and teacher. Where is your temple located? I am not permitted to say. If you wish to find the temple, you must walk the path of Saint Irion, the matriarch spider. Hers was the thread that would become the blood-spun web. Her path began deep within the flagship, in the dark tunnels of the freight line, and that is where yours must begin as well. This journey will bring you closer to the thread of the web, closer to the Undying One, closer to understanding death. I will walk the footsteps of the matrial spider.
Your journey will begin in the darkest of the deepest tunnels. The Vizier awaits you.
The cultists retreat into the shadows as Cabela sheaths her ceremonial dagger.
Your blade awaits direction, Domin Kudalia. We will speak again when the time is right.
Thank you. Yay. Okay. Lord Captain's quarters. Am I actually... No, I'm not down anywhere. If we go here? No. Are you gonna tell me to go and then only have my room available? No, I don't want that. No, don't go that way. Oh well, she's gonna run that way now. Map. Yeah, to another compartment. What is it saying now? There it is. What the heck? Oh, maybe I just had to be near it. Okay. Let's try this. Yeah, everyone's fine. Mm. Who are you people? Adalbert? Confessor Adalbert, a plump, rosy-cheeked old man, is lighting candles, taking his time with each. Glints a fire dance on his heavy golden aquila and his sky-blue eyes as he addresses you smiling. The Emperor protect your ladyship. Are you here to pray, or have mundane matters brought you to me? There is an incredibly profound quality to his voice, and he speaks with mesmerizing timbre. I would like to find out more about this place. Adalbert smiles warmly at you. I could talk about the Reclory Chapel for hours. Is this the only place of worship on the ship?
Why, no, there are multiple sancta on every deck where your subjects pray fervently and clergy keep a close watch on the firmness of their faith. This, on the other hand, is the holiest of holy places, where only the noblest among your servants are permitted to set foot.
Where does this collection of sacred relics come from?
Every relic we have here was either arduously tracked down by your ancestors, captured in battle against the faithless, or received as a gift for glorious deeds, a show of loyalty to the Emperor that speaks for itself, does it not?
He makes no effort to conceal his pride.
For our part, we keep the precious relics intact and undisturbed as we conduct liturgies and perform rites. Initiate Zeke is especially diligent in his care for the relics. Though he is common stock, he earned his position through dedication and piety. You are positively beaming with joy. A priest like you is a rare sight. Adalbert laughs good-naturedly. A fair observation. Everyone knows that the clergy must maintain a stern appearance to inspire fear and awe in their flock. His mirth fades, giving way to a pensive gravitas. The truth is that my clan and I experienced great hardship. I cannot explain how it is I'm standing before you now, except by his will. How could one be anything but joyful, knowing that we were saved by the Emperor? What happened to your clan? I was scarcely more than a child when the malady struck. Our cabins first would come the fever, then the unlucky victim would start retching blood. After that they would melt away like a candle. Only the youngest survived, myself among them. He smiles feebly. But now my family is growing, and I am grateful for each new life that replaces one lost. Did Lady Theodora come here often? Your predecessor always had due concern for the Rectory's maintenance and its needs, and under her rule, faith occupied its proper place on this ship. Adalbert gives you a diplomatic smile. People come to confess to you, do they not? I am interested to know the thoughts of some of my subjects. Ours is a throne-fearing flock that regularly leaves vox recordings in the shrine confessional housed in the eastern part of the reliquary. This allows us to maintain constant watch for any heretical tendencies. We can observe the earnesty with which our parishioners render their duties, as well as any dangerous dissent brewing in their minds. Initiate Clotus is responsible for sorting the confessions. He would be honored to have you. May the Emperor's blessing be with you, your ladyship. Interesting. Initiate Z. Oh, Clotus, let's go talk to him. A lanky initiate is leaning over the cogitator, an expression of extreme mental effort on his face, his fish-like round eyes peering into the screen. Grant me understanding, master, grant me wisdom. He winces as you approach. Your ladyship, how can I be of service? Who are you and what are you doing here? I am Clotus, junior cleric. I got recordings from the shrine confessional to pass on to higher-ranking clergy. Tell me about this confessional. Our parishioners come here to repent, to share their innermost thoughts and observations of their neighbors. The sacred machine records all confessions and alters the voices beyond recognition. Is there a way to find out who made which confession? There is not. Clotus shakes his head resolutely. That would undermine the usefulness of it. The first prototype wasn't anonymous, so those confessions might as well have been carbon copies of each other. Everyone was implicably diligent and pious and whatnot, but as soon as the machine spirit started keeping the name secret, the parishioners open up. Yeah, good. I think keeping it anonymous was fine. We will endeavor to do so, your ladyship. It appears you are having difficulties? Nothing escapes your ladyship's notice. As it so happens, I am struggling to categorize three peculiar confessions. I wouldn't have dared tell you about them, but I think they may have been left by senior officers, which would make this matter of highest order, one that is far beyond my meager understanding. These confessions, you see, are far from being examples of pious conformity. I dread the very thought of dissent or heresy poisoning the minds of some of the most eminent members of the crew, but I cannot change what I heard. He bows his head in reverence. I cannot share this with anyone but the Emperor's anointed, nor can I allow anyone but your ladyship to listen to these messages protected by the secrecy of confession. Yes. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit.
Hmm? Yeep. What makes you think these confessions were made by a senior officer?
These parishioners are well spoken, meaning they are used to addressing an audience. Perhaps they issue orders and are vested with power. And while categorizing so many confessions, I have learned to notice the subtle differences between them.
Yeah, let me hear it. The initiate steps aside, putting the cogitator at your disposal. Recording 17FL2, a leg descent, impious doubt. One question has troubled me for years. Why are some destined to perish in the war, while others must go on living and preserve the memory of the dead? Worthier and more luminous souls have been lost, and yet I am still here. Flight static is distorting the recording, but you are confident that the speaker is male. Interesting. So that one's just doubting his faith, which is bad in the 40K universe. We can't have that in the 40K universe. Like, that's how we all die. That's heresy. The orphans on the ship have already been provided with the bare essentials, but every so often I'll consider increasing their rations and ordering more sets of clothes for them. That will not replace the families they lost, but it will improve their lives somewhat, especially given that the ship has enough resources to cover the comparably trivial expense. Despite the poor sound quality, you determine the voice to be male. Okay, so he's stealing. It's called theft because he's stealing from the ship to provide for the orphans. Yikes. Commerce test failed. You do not know who on the ship is in charge of the orphans, if anyone. Dang. Lop-eared kleppas display a high degree of socialization both among their kind and towards their owners. These animals adjust to a void ship's lower gravity well, since it is similar to their homeworld's conditions. Lop-eared kleppa meat is edible, should necessity demand it. Oh, is he gonna? They're gonna eat the lop-eared kleppas? Don't eat the lop-eared kleppas. The initiate looks at you intrigued, but does not say a word. I am curious who left these confessions. I will seek them out.
I suppose those confessions truly are special if your ladyship is giving them her personal attention. The initiate bows deeply. Never would I have imagined the rogue trader herself come to my aid.
Regarding your confession sorting problem? Nope. Enough of that. I will leave you with your concerns. Okay.
Let's see. Go this way. Talk to this guy. Initiate Zeke.
Hi, Zeke. The broad-shouldered young priest makes the sign of the Aquila. The Emperor protects your ladyship. How may I be of service? Who are you? Initiate Zeke, your ladyship. I recite prayers and help Professor Aldebert with rites. What is this relic next to you? The initiate looks over at the sarcophagus, the skeleton within clutching... Oh, I see it now. Clutching an orb made of many tightly fitted hoops covered in glyphs. A mysterious object, but undeniably a holy one. It was donated by a group of pilgrims who studied the legacy of the great missionary Nadine Alinkov. Alinkov. Alenikov. Okay. Nadine Alenikov. They believed that there was something inside that only someone truly righteous was meant to have. One of the pilgrims was so desperate to witness the moment of the orb's opening that they bequeathed their body to us. A riddle. Cassia's eyes light up with curiosity. It would be most interesting to learn what is stored inside, Lord Captain. Would you like to try opening the orb? Do you have any ideas on how? One of your predecessors was the last to attempt solving this relic's mystery. It happened a long time ago, before Lady Theodora was born. That's all I know. Why not just disassemble? To damage a sacred relic is an unthinkable crime, and to use force to bypass the test of wisdom and faith it contains is terrible blasphemy. Dang, I'm sorry. Don't say that stuff, guys. Open the reliquary. I'm going to try to solve the mystery of the orb. The initiate opens the lock and hands you the orb. Someone has already moved the hoops around, trying to arrange the letters into meaningful sentences. It will only take a few more rotations for the orb to split cleanly into 4 parts, each with its own question. The answer should presumably be formed using the adjoining hoops. My light reaches everywhere. The greedy will see me in gold, the scholars in humanity's cradle, but only the righteous will see me in their souls. I want to say emperor because it's the light. My light. For better or worse, something clicks inside the orb. Okay? Form the question in the orb's second corner. I am within every human, and my loss is feared, for without me comes the end. But give me to the emperor, and you will be eternal. Faith? The answer immediately comes to you. It is blood. You have spilt it so many times in his name of faith, for you do not realize that is the most precious offering one can give him. No, it's faith. Another soft click comes from inside the orb. Form the question in the orb's third quarter. I am poison. I am perdition. I am disgrace. Burn me down, eradicate me, or perish, rejected by the emperor. I want to say weakness. We can't have weakness in the emperor's stuff. With a click, the hoop settles into place. Form the question in the orb's remaining quarter. In your body, mind, and soul, you must possess me. I am no mere absence of stains. I am no mere absence of stains. I bring you closer to him. If I recall the pages of the life of Nadine Alinikov correctly, this part speaks about purity. The saint saw it as the quintessence of all virtue. I'll agree with that one. Dang it. We gotta go figure out, like, where it is.
Go ahead and head out.
Something of interest.
Furia. Interesting. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see the exit. Out of here. Let's try the freight line. Yep. Everybody's coming with. Okay. Save. Edok Frenso, a sturdily built man with an augmented jaw, stands at attention. The dark circles under his eyes speak to many sleepless nights, but his voice is loud and spirited. Welcome to Freight Hub LD 987A14. Lord Captain, I am Edok Frenso, Captain of the Enforcers in the Lower Deck Bay LDA14. Master at Arms has assigned me to be your liaison for the duration of your stay here. That was fun. Lord Captain, would you like to inspect the control room or to begin your search for the Temple of the Bloodspun Web? It seems you were prepared for my visit. How did you and Sauerback know I was coming now? The Master at Arms ordered us to be on standby after Bloodspun Web openly invited you to visit their temple. We have been awaiting your arrival every day since then, Lord Captain. I'm glad I came straight here. You guys waiting so long if I just had accidentally clicked the Chronos Expanse, because I would have just said, forget it, let's go and been somewhere. Do you know how to reach the Temple of the Bloodspun Web? I am sorry, Lord Captain, I do not. No one knows. The cultists are too adept at hiding and keeping their secrets, and it worries me that you might have to walk around the entire compartment looking for the temple. Why are you worried? Is there a problem in this compartment? The lower decks are not suitable for someone of your status, and it's not just the grime in the crowds or brutish laborers. I suspect that the entrance to the temple is death is hidden in some dark corner where you might encounter criminals or contagious outcasts. What kind of riffraff dwells there? You might even be attacked. Such ghastly places you describe. We are not headed there, are we, Lord Captain? Oh my god. He frowns. To put it bluntly, although the Bay performs its functions well, even its more civilized sections are sorely lacking in discipline. I was only assigned recently, so I haven't had time to straighten up everything, since doing so will require making some serious changes. I am not inventing excuses, Lord Captain. As the officer in charge, I accept full responsibility for what takes place in this compartment. Rejoice, Frenzo, for the Lord Captain herself has deigned to deal with your problems. Rest assured, I will provide you some crucial guidance once I am done inspecting the bay. But Franzo stops himself mid-protest and assumes a more compliant tone. In that case, I urge you to remain vigilant. The freight trains move at great speeds, and the inhabitants of the residential units are despicable rabble. One must never drop one's guard around them, and the Emperor preserve you for stumbling into this pestilence pit. That's where the madmen and the lepers live. Tell me about this station. Hub LD 987A14 connects to the lower decks freight, residential, and artillery bays. Our task is to monitor the flow of the labor force and prevent supply disruption between the bays.
Who maintains this hub? Traffic controllers. They're technomants trained by priests of the machine cult to keep the sacred cogitators in working order and prevent train collisions. The consequences of an ancient accident like that would be easy to imagine, especially if one of the trains were carrying macro cannon ordnance. Also employed here are the Enforcer Squad, a team of Inferni, the clerks who keep cargo records, and a Medicae officer. A fine chap whose medicine of choice is a bullet. May the God Emperor forgive him. What is the situation on the lower decks? Most of the locals unload trains and sort provisions. We give maintenance jobs to the more capable ones. The rest and our reserve workforce. Whenever crew are lost on the deck, we find replacements from among those rats. And if extra hands are needed anywhere else, there is always more than enough volunteers eager to work for rations. They even queue for jobs. Dang. It's that bad? I'm gonna get some water real fast. Okay. I've learned enough. Always at your service, Lord Captain. The cult of the blood-spun web has a presence in this compartment, does it not? That is correct. The enforcers do not bar them from carrying out their sacred duties. He scowls. As regular as it is to have armed crew members set up a secret hideout forbidden to the enforcers and that they can go around dispensing bloody justice. Do you not take issue with death cultists killing people in your territory? No. What do you know about the death cultists? Not much, but I'm always trying to learn more, given that they like to pay visits to my compartment. Frenzo scratches his head, thinking. The spinners honor the Emperor through death. They kill notorious reprobates and heretics. Sometimes they kill righteous folk, and other times even seemingly random. Their rituals are morbid, and their prayers are strange. Anyone not initiated in their rites would struggle to make any sense of them. I see. The captain grumbles silently under his breath. I think he's mad that I didn't ask about if he has to deal with the blood-spun web. The Emperor protects, Lord Captain. Okay, map. Yay! Map. Ad hoc. Yep, we just gotta explore now. We gotta level up too. Let's go to character. Archetypes. Blade Dancer. I think it's athletics. No, we already got that one. We'll do that one then. Next. Ooh, that's pretty good. No, I don't like that. Let's go down. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds cool. Complete. Okay, next. Here also Blade Dancer. Bloody Mess, yes. Agility. Go. We'll use this one. Get this one. Okay. We'll do athletics. Okay. Weapon skill. Yes. This one, rising tempo for sure. Athletics again. And just a flesh wound. Yeah, we'll do that one. Abelard, what can you learn? Yeah, we'll give him carouse. And definitely contempt. Easy, Dira. Operative. Let's do... Ooh, yeah, let's do instant exposure. Free exposed weakness, hell yeah. Common trait. Um... Let's see. Let's do practice downfall. That sounded pretty good. Argenta. Let's do Rack and Ruin. And Demolition. Last but not least, Cassia. We'll do Blood of Martyrs next. And Commerce. Okay. We're all good here. Close that. And let's see who's here. Map. We gotta go down. Ooh, door. Open the door. Is that blood? It can't be. We scrubbed the deck 3 times right before the Rogue Trader came. Void, take me. The captain will have our heads. No, because it's Cabela. I'm sure. Is this the welcome you give the Rogue Trader? Abelard's nostrils flared in anger. Whoever had the audacity to leave behind this
This appalling symbol, I will see to it that the Master of Arms calls them to account herself. The corner of the captain's mouth twitches nervously as he mutters, Damn, Rose, how did they even examine the mark? You have seen this sort of symbol before. Death cultists carve bleeding marks like this into their own skin. Camilla carves the same symbol on the back of her hand with a knife and whispers a prayer. Domin Kudalia, remember this sign. It is the beginning of your quest. The first blood trail. Do you know what this mark is? It resembles one of the symbols associated with the blood-spun web. What was it called again? The Song of Trailing Blood? I think it's a prayer familiar to many in this compartment. We've heard spinners say it when they, well, perform their signature acts of service to the Emperor. Fresco takes a deep breath. The soundless shadow sank into the dark, slashed feet crescendo a fatal dance, blade song and tempo, each edge an echo, twin odes to death throes, now on her sacred blood, as she once trod the backs of foes, tread countless souls, but no one know. You memorized the verse? Why? When I took up my post here, I made sure to familiarize myself with all the peculiar qualities of this compartment. I soon heard about the verse and decided to investigate. I questioned a number of people who follow the bloodspun web as I was trying to figure out if there was anything pernicious about it, and eventually I learned the whole thing. He frowns. The words are certainly strange, but it's nothing worse than that, it seems. What is the Song of the Trailing Blood? From what I can tell, it's something like a prayer with several verses that tell the life of one of the cult saints, Ariane, the matriarch spider, as they call her. So I'm invited to follow a trail of blood, it seems. I accept the spinner's invitation. I hope you find what you're looking for. Return to the upper deck safely, Lord Captain. Yeah, go.
Upper deckers avoid coming here. But how can one live aboard the flagship only to turn one's back on the core that gives it life?
Ooh, there was a chest back there.
This core can just as easily take a life too.
What? No, I don't want to pause. Oh, I just can't see. Weird. Okay. We made it. Where is... Is that it? Yes. Gimme. Haha. Mine. Technoman's performing a sensing right on the sacred power transformer, but the machine spirits are running. Interesting. Let's go here. It says there's loot here. I don't see it though. Map. Down here somewhere? Right here. Loot! No, I don't have any idea how much it costs. I'm just here for the loot, man. Oh, cutscene. There, 57 ration cards. It's all I got, I swear. Spent the rest on rot gut again. I'm guessing I'm not doing you any more favors. Give up the drink or get used to life in pestilence, pal. In the pestilence pit, sorry. I hope you get hit by a train. That sounds like heresy. I don't think we're allowed to say that to our officers. Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
It's about time.
Hey. Keep going. What's this? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. What's this? What's this? I guess that's where we need to go. Go! Map. Yeah, it's open. It looks like there's goods somewhere here too. Yeah. Oh, there's a door. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Where's the money, Lebowski? Says goods are just right here somewhere. I don't see them. It looks like it's further down. It might be behind this.
Do you require an audience?
It doesn't show anything here, but it says there's something on the map. Let's just go. Oh, it's here. Man. Tech use. Go, Idira.
The premonition runs true.
Yes, collect all. Now, let's go. It doesn't look like we can go here. Maybe we can? It's like right below us. Ooh, what's this way? Map. Look here. There they go.
What is that?
What is what? Uh-oh. How many times do I need to tell you, ungrateful maggots? Mistakes must be paid for! Have mercy! In Throne's name, I beg you! 12. The battered worker throws himself at your feet and touches the toe of your boot with his dirty palms. Your gracious ladyship, hand of the god emperor, save your unworthy servant! Get lost! The enforcer's heavy baton pummels the man's back and shoulders several times. His bones crack audibly. The sound of breaking bones, the man's cries, the enforcer's hateful laughter remind you of what you went through yourself, too vividly and too painfully. Kudalia gained the echo of torment effect, duration permanent? My sincerest apologies, Lord Captain. Your boot. I'll clean it right away. A murmur of discontent breaks out among the gawkers who have gathered around. None of the other workers dare come closer, but the anger on their faces is plain to see. Make it quick. I have places to be. The enforcer hastens to remove one of his gloves, then starts shining your boot. Almost done, Lord Captain. Low, insistent dissent begins to rise from the crowd, only to die back down as soon as the enforcers brandish their batons. The murmurs immediately turn to pleas for mercy. Awareness test succeeded. A sullen, red-bearded man with keen black eyes draws your attention. His oddly piercing gaze seems to size you up the whole time you were speaking, but now he has hastened to conceal himself behind the gawkers. The next thing you know, You're watching him hurry deeper into the tunnels. Irritated enforcer, the enforcer hisses at the worker vindictively. Oh yes, 12, this time I'm going to break 13 of your fingers and ribs as a lesson to your slimy accomplices. Bad. All bad. Horrifying. Ooh, we gotta erase this a little bit. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, let's look at the map. I mean, I definitely want the loot. There it is. Get it. Collect all. Yay. Map. Loot. Ah. Oh, there it is. Okay. Collect all. Map. Loot. It's probably in the door, actually. Let's go. Okay. We've got cord. Like, are they still coming? Oh, I see. I have to press it first. Okay. Ah. Shiguraki's finally coming out somewhere. Decently good, I think. Can you guys get up here? Where are you? It looks like you can. It looks like it's just this. Go here. Oh, we are here. Okay. Oh, it's downstairs, that's why. Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay. Don't get hit by a train. Where are you guys going? I was gonna say, here they come. No, here.
I
Can you...
won't tolerate weakness.
Yeah, we're... Oh, is it blocked off because of this jump? Oh, snap, where are they going? They're going so far around. That's not even... But that's up above. That's not even... Well, we're just gonna forget about that one for now. Let's go get this one. Yeah, I just seen it. Get it. Thank you. Definitely want all of that. Bum bum bum. Let's go.
see, where do we need to go? It looks like we need to go here, actually. Over here? Ooh, cutscene. Kids have been waiting for you. How was your shift? We worked hard. I helped out a friend with the loading and he gave me some cards. Take them and exchange them for new shoes. Yours are all worn out. Aw. Oh, thank you. I've already made your bed for you, so once you've eaten, you go rest. The little ones and I will head to the marketplace and leave you in peace. Nice. What a cute family. Why did the Emperor send me such a wonderful wife? No, something bad's gonna happen now. Looks like it's down there somehow. There we go. There they all go. They made it. Ooh, the foreman. Let's go talk to the foreman. Uh, yeah, you. Talk to me. The day the Lord Captain wandered into our slum will be remembered in legends. The broad-shouldered man raises a hand in greeting. His old prosthetic creaks plaintively as it takes the weight of his body. The locals and enforcers call me the foreman. I have no other name. You might say I'm in charge here. This hole of a place. You recognize the shaggy and red beard and the keen black eyes. This is a man who is watching you during your encounter with the enforcer and the station worker. I saw you near the marketplace. What were you doing there? Watching one of my workers take a beating. I feel sorry for the lad, but there was nothing I could do. The foreman smiles wryly, showing his yellowed teeth, almost all the front ones have been knocked out. I've stuck my neck out in the past, not doing it again. What are you cooking in the vat? Believe it or not, this soup made from mold slime and technical drain water has been simmering here in the vat for at least 200 years non-stop. See the growth on the walls over there? We harvest it, dry it, and use it to season the soup. If we're lucky, the smell attracts a void rat, and someone gets to have meat in their bowl. The foreman points a finger proudly toward the vat. It's for those that can't even earn a ration card. I feed them in exchange for services or favors. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, geez, that sounds terrible. Oh, that sounds so bad. Okay. Here we go. Per- Oh, shiguraki.
Disgusting soup. My people keep an eye out for workers trying to eat 2 bowls in one sitting. One is enough to fill your stomach. Ah! They toil day in and day out for the glory of the ship. The rest of the time, they do their best to survive, faced with hunger. The more deranged of the enforcers, void leprosy, fires, floods, noxious fumes. The foreman lists these on his fingers, although he has fewer than nature's average to work with. In a word, it's a decent enough life if you work to survive. If you freeload, you also survive, if you're clever. Well, and if the God Emperor wills it. Give me that soup. Let my servant see that any food is a great blessing. I don't think that's a good idea. Mold slime is something of an acquired taste. Takes 2 years, maybe 3, for your stomach to get used to it. Lord Captain, you must be joking, surely. As if she's serious as a void kraken. Pour me a bowl. I know what I'm doing. As you wish. The foreman hands you a bowl of hot, viscous sludge. The smell could be worse, probably. I'm going to be sick. Test succeeded! With the first spoonful comes the immediate urge to regurgitate the disgusting sludge. The heave is followed by dizziness, yet you stoically persist and force a slimy chunk of something intermediate down your throat. The crowd is gawking at you wide-eyed. Glory to the Emperor, who nourishes us! Your words echo in absolute silence, which lasts only a moment before the starving poor erupt into prayers to you and to him, tears glistening in their eyes. The foreman. The Lord Captain herself has tried our food and found it worthy. Remember to be grateful for any nourishment, as it is a blessing. The foreman bellows and roars while discreetly interposing himself between you and the crowd of ecstatic commoners, who look like they might otherwise swarm and accidentally trample their overlord in a frenzy of adoration. Yeah, that does feel like the dogmatic thing to do. The Iconicast thing to do would be to, like, tell them, no, get these people some food. Dogmatic thing is, they'll be fine. Shiguraki, you're so evil and you're gonna get stopped. Go. Okay. Keep it going.
Okay. Never see, never made, so I doubly unforgiven. Oh, go, go. Yeah, you can go there. Yeah, that looks terrible. Get rid of that. Yeah, that looks okay. It's not perfect, but it'll fly. Nah. We can fix this last finger, I think. There we go. Yes, after all this time, I'm still into you. I should be up with the butterflies. I'm into you. I'm into you. And
I'll lay
baby,
claim to the
I'm
stars.
into you.
Over there.
A trap. Interesting. That's okay. I'm not worried about a trap right now. Oh, yeah, I am. Thank you, Lady
Emperor
Argenta.
favors me today.
Perfect. Collect all. Yeah, that looks good. So we can delete this one now. And then we can delete so many of these. Oh my goodness. Let's zoom out. Delete. Delete you. I think we can delete all these because all these are just Shigaraki trying to figure it out. I do think we need to move him over. Yeah, you're there, right? No. There you are. Yeah, like that, and probably make him a little bit bigger. Look, got it.
victory awaits.
Stop being so bloody difficult. What's the thing with what's the thing the death cultists say? Your time has come, or what have you? No, please, what did I do? Talk about being everywhere at once. How about we take his stuff to the marketplace? We'll get to eat soup. We'll get to eat soup tonight. Excuse me. The specimen before you must be the most repellent inhabitants of this compartment. They are covered in sores and bald patches, glistening with pus, and the stench of unwashed bodies brings a tear to your eye. One of them glowers at you and grunts, "What you want?" "For what crime did you kill this man?" Grinning, the leader spits out, "For the crime of wealth. That dead bastard had rations and fuel cells. We'll trade them for porridge." "I am the Lord Captain of this ship. On your knees, insolent scum." The outcasts look at one another and burst out into hoarse, gurgling cackles. "The Lord Captain? In our shithole? And I'm St. Drusus, and here's my regalia." The man exposes an armpit riddled with boils. Cassia lets out a faint sigh, hastily covering her face with her hands. "Gracious Emperor, why are we talking to these horrible people?" Abelard attentively holds out a snow-white handkerchief to her. "I fear, Lady Cassia, that these and many other questions will be left unanswered." my retinue is upset that we're doing this. They're like, "Excuse me, why are we here?" Yeah, I think I want him a little bit bigger than he was before, but it's probably just that. Yeah, because I still want him to get crunched. Argenta towers over the freak, looking immaculate and unaffected. "Even meeting wretched heretics such as this brings me joy. Wiping out even a drop of corruption is still a worthy deed." Awareness test. You detect a note of hysteria in the vagrant's laughter. The fingers of many are convulsing, trembling, and there's something in the fearless way that they look at you, an indifference to death, too strange and unnatural. What are you, mutants? Invalids? Mold eaters, outcasts, folk who have no place even among the lowest of the low. Some of us were born that way, were driven out to keep them from spreading the contagion. The foremen won't let us near the vats, the enforcers try to shoot us on sight, as if it's our fault we were born in this terrible place. We are the worms in the rotten belly of the ship, fodder for disease. Lore warp test succeeded. The outcast licks his lips, and you see a tongue studded with small underdeveloped teeth. This is no disease, but an obvious mutation. The longer you stare at the man, the more deviations from the human form you detect. Wretches such as this, disfigured by genetic abnormalities and disease, are the perfect breeding ground for true corruption. I'm pretty sure the dogmatic response is to kill him. Yeah, you're sentenced to death for committing murder on my ship. The mutant bares the black stumps of his teeth. "We'll gut you and trade what you have for a pile of scran. Hey, outcast, come on. Come on up if you want to share the spoils."
Take a knee and bow before me.
Surrender to the dark powers.
Okay. We have all these together now. What? What was that? You? Oh no. Yeah, it's you. Delete. Merge you too. Hi. me. Start the battle. Oh no, we gotta kill these guys over here. We'll do this.
I know what it's doing. Will do.
Nope. Move too far.
On it.
Okay. Are you excited for more Coral Island? I am. Are you off work yet? Or is it just lunch break? We're gonna go up to a 50 for Mount Lady, I think, because she is much bigger. We definitely need to zoom out. Let's erase that. Let's come up here. Yeah, let's erase that. And we should be doing this on a new layer. Just saw you were online. Aw, sadly just lunch break. So thank you. I'm happy to see you though.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Poor Cassia, I'm playing the Rogue Trader and I drugged this perfect angel into the dregs of the ship and she's practically like dry heaving. Like,
Do not dare ask. That is foolishness.
Oh, I have to use it on
Me?
duh.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Not my specialty. I'll pass. Absolutely not.
What the heck?
All too easy. I don't have time for this.
Oh, can only be used on allies? I don't know.
Was that on purpose?
I guess, because it said only used on allies. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, let's stare them all out of here. Thank you, lady.
I am your doom.
That might be too big. Let's go down to a 25 and let's go back. Bum, 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 bum. We got Cabela.
Would not find much.
Trust me. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Yeah, she's just mean.
The shadows will see it done.
Abelard.
I'm not interested. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Really?
I will do my duty.
Rude.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Okay. That seems about right. Let's go up to 30 though. Yep, there we go. That's about the thickness we want. At least for this part. 9, get out of here. Argenta, run and gun, please. Actually, run and gun the other way.
My fate shields me.
Yep, get him.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Rude.
Down for the weak.
Feels like it barely hit them. It did hit them though. Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act. There's nowhere to hide. Suits my purposes.
No? Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Forewarning, yes.
Will do.
Psychic Shriek, yes. Expose weakness, yes.
No can do. Anything else?
There you go.
But of course.
What was that? Precise attack. Okay, we're not. Okay. Goodness there. Kill them all. Move.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh, he's up. Weird. Okay. Let's go here.
Let's see how they respond to this.
Bring it down. Get him.
Has been lost.
Dang, that's pretty cool. Okay, we gotta go, Cassia.
An offering of blood. I bring ruin.
Some. Cabela, Kilbilla. Go there. Do your dance.
Ah, rookies.
As honor ordains. I feel nothing, fear nothing.
Abelard. Get him.
That's not the Seneschal's job. No matter the cost. An exemplary strike.
Yeah, we need bleeding. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Abelard.
Guides me. Your end is near.
Yeah. Woo. Argenta, get him.
Faith, deeds is worthless.
Okay, Commissar.
All too easy.
Rude. Adira, we gotta get going.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Shriek. Kill it.
Farewell.
Expose weakness on this guy. Analyze enemies on this guy. Forewarning, please, on, let's do it on you.
On it.
Okay. You need to get moving. Over here.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Yes, they are.
I'm afraid
Can't reach
not.
him. Lidless there. No, because that'll hit everybody here, and I don't want to do that. I will hit him, but I don't know if I need to do that either, so let's just skip.
If this is my death, may my blood be a worthy sacrifice.
No, dude. Okay, Cabela. Kill this fool.
As the tenets demand. Let your soul be purged.
Okay. Abelard. Need to kill this guy. I don't want that attack. I want this one. Yeah. Get him. Okay, now we should be able to come in here. No, too far.
I'd rather not.
Barely too far. I hate it.
Just a minor setback.
Okay. But now we're here. Okay. Come on. It's getting so shaky. Let me see. Yeah, stabilization's max. And you just get good. That actually looks pretty good. That turned out a little too thick. We're going to back that up. Come in here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, just shoot through the magenta.
I am his will made manifest. I'll do it. Thou for the weak.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep shooting until we run out of shots.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
How many shots are they gonna give me?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, there we go. That was so many. Yeah, we need to go. Go here.
Suits my purposes.
Go up.
What is this foreboding? What?
Pretty good there.
Will
There we
do.
go.
But of course.
Okay. Let's go up.
Isn't trying to die with
Yep.
grace at least?
Out of here.
Blessed Emperor, protect your daughter.
No. Yeah, don't die. Just start killing people, really.
Victory is imminent. Indeed. I will do my duty. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
That is so true. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Thank you. That's a run and gun.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it.
Awesome. And then strike.
Doubt the weak.
Yes, dude. Get him.
Nothing I can't do.
I desperately need to give her a sword, I think. Azira, you can come back down. Shriek this guy.
Anything is.
Thank you. You need to come
I have
down.
read tomes of military tactics.
Lidless there. Can I get just him? No. I cannot get just him without Kudalia behind her. So let's just skip.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw blood.
Abelard. Stab this guy. Okay.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
Perfect. Argenta, I need you to stab some people, really.
I'll do it.
Okay. Delia, come on up.
Suits my purposes.
Thank you. Yell at him. Ah.
I ruin his powers and the unholy works. The witch has fallen. Leave her to rot.
Perfect. Nope, we gotta kill this guy in front of us first.
It will be done.
No.
I will do my duty.
There we go. Okay. Slice you.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Perfect.
Emperor, give me strength. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Blessed Emperor, protect your daughter.
My heart still beats.
My place is at the fore.
Saber.
Reduced to dust.
Mm.
Indeed. At your beck and call.
You.
It will be done.
I serve the ruin of powers.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Victor, I took care of this
There
one.
we go. You move here? No? Okay.
Target too close. Lame. Get up there.
Follow my lead. At your back and forth.
Favorite foe. And this one.
Why, not my worst day. Yet.
Not my worst day yet. I don't think we're gonna win. I think we're about to die.
It will be done. Not
Yep, we died.
dead
Crap.
yet.
Boo! Load last save. I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this stream off here, folks. Thank you all for joining me. I had a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!